Well, I had a very interesting evening.
Yeah, so I heard.
So you heard
about? I heard a little. I heard you had a. I heard now you're dating the fans.
Well, I don't know that I would call it a date.
What would you call it? You went out. You fucked a girl that was a fan. What is that? Is that not what happened?
Always got to go there, don't you?
Is that not what happened?
No, that is not what happened.
You didn't leave a greasy, salty snail trail on her face, tits, and ass?
No, I did not.
What?
Nope.
This story already stinks.
All right, then I won't tell it.
All right, tell your boring story.
Well, this
You
year
went to church, and then you what?
Yeah, I went to the church of the big VH machine.
Wow.
I did. After all the bashing we did on Van Halen,
right,
from the show that we saw in Wisconsin,
yeah,
as well as the live Tokyo CD that they released this year,
right.
I honestly did not believe I would go see Van Halen ever again.
Well, you're doing more than I would. They're Grouponing them here at 67% off.
Really?
You can go see Van Halen. I think it's next week here in Cleveland. $20.
Nice.
No one's going.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I received an invite.
Yeah.
Earlier in the week.
Okay.
Asking if I would like to accompany.
Yes.
Our own Taylor Paige.
Oof.
To Van Halen.
Yeah, I'd like to accompany Taylor Paige anywhere.
So I accepted the invite.
Okay.
Never met Taylor.
Really?
Never met her before.
Right.
Obviously she's a big fan of the show. She pops into the chat room and,
right.
She's on the Twitter and, she's one of our girls, be it Demon, Angel of Death, Oki, all these girls that just have this wicked sense of humor.
Right.
I mean,
how were you sure that she was really a girl and not like a Caitlyn Jenner?
I wasn't.
Okay.
I had no way of knowing that.
So if you would have showed up and it was like a dude with an Adam's apple and a dress, would you have still gone?
No, I absolutely would not have. I would have pulled a Don Dokken and punched her in the face.
Nice.
No, but she hit me up private message through the Twitter.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, McNeely, I got an extra ticket to Van Halen next week. I was wondering if you'd like to go."
Okay. Wow.
And I was just like, "Oh, okay, sure. Yeah." She goes like, "Seriously, I got this extra ticket. I don't want it to go to waste.
Right.
Here's my phone number.
Ooh.
Text me. Let's hook this shit up. Let's go."
Now, did she send you any naked photos to lure you?
No.
Not yet?
No. No naked photos.
Well, Taylor, that will help you with Neeley. He loves naked photos.
Who doesn't? So we kind of text through the week, a little bit, but she was cracking me up this week.
Okay.
Just out of the blue, she'd just send me a text about apparently she found that whole segment that we did last week.
Okay.
About that woman on Facebook claiming Dawn threw her photo down, called her a fucking bitch, and punched her in the face.
Right.
And she went to see Dokken last weekend at that Rock USA.
Oh, okay. And
had I known she was going,
yeah,
I would have tried to make some arrangements for her to meet Dawn. But I didn't. I didn't know, I didn't know until the last minute till she was going,
Do you really need to set Don up to fuck our fans?
Why does it always come back to fucking?
All right, is this girl pretty or awful?
Let me get to this.
Well, just you can give the full definition, but just a one word. Is she pretty or awful? Is she awful or not awful?
I'm going to give you two words.
Okay.
Major hottie.
Major hottie. So what do you think Don's going to do? Shake her hand and say, "Wow, certainly appreciate that Wendell sent you here. Hope you have a wonderful time this evening. Would you like a nice chair?"
Right.
No, he's going to give her a chair, all right. He's going to give her something on her ass.
So, again, I've never met Taylor.
Okay.
Conversed with her through the Twitter and stuff. She and I and Nathan from Kentucky had been goofing a lot on Twitter with the whole being a Dockin' American.
Okay.
And Nathan is always starting this shit about Dockin' American, the Dockin' American Party,
right?
Running for president and all this.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So we're just kind of cutting up, and she's always got a great sense of humor about stuff.
Right.
So I left work Friday afternoon. She works downtown okay. Chicago. So, I went. What's that?
Hooker?
No.
Oh, no?
No, she's a professional girl, not in a hooker sense, but in business.
Escort?
No.
Oh, damn it.
No. She's a professional girl.
No reason for me to come to Chicago then.
Right. So I drove downtown to pick her up, and yeah. I don't know if you've ever been right downtown Chicago.
Been down there. It's a real fun driving place.
Sure. It's just crowded, and there's a lot of
what?
I got a text.
From who?
From the subject of her story.
What'd she say?
She said that if I mention her name again, she's going to hire Dawn to punch me in the face.
So Taylor Paige said what?
Exactly. No, so I'm in this crowded streets down here, and they've got construction all over the place.
Right.
And the cops are down there directing traffic, and I'm trying to get to where I'm meeting her.
Okay.
And they're routing you the wrong direction, and they won't let you turn on certain streets. And I mean, it was kind of a hairy business, especially on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah. The last thing you wanted on this date night was a hairy business.
Exactly. So I finally made my way down to her office area, and she met me at the car, and I recognized her right away just from her photos,
Right.
And
she was the one on the street that didn't look run over.
Well, yeah. But she was dressed to kill, just ready to rock and roll.
You can't just go from there. Come on now. Feed us something. Dressed to kill how?
Oh, well, she was wearing a nice dress.
Nice dress how? Like cut off at the puss line?
No.
Longer, shorter, what?
A little knee length.
Leather?
No, just a black dress.
Okay, knee length black dress. Okay.
And heels, hair done, makeup, beautiful.
Fishnets?
No.
Fishnets?
No stockings.
Super tight shirt?
It was a dress. It wasn't a shirt. It was a dress.
Super tight, super low cut?
It was a little revealing.
So what could you put between those tits? A fire hose or a garden hose or a piece of dental floss?
Piece of dental floss.
Wow. So big, full, giant basketballs under skin.
Right.
I like this so far. And how tall is she? 5'10"?
No, she's a small girl.
Like how small?
She's like 5'2", very petite. Just a very, very tiny girl.
Good ass?
She's phenomenal.
Great ass?
Great ass. She's just a petite, very well built, very pretty, very feminine.
What kind of legs we talking here?
Just very shapely. She works out.
All right.
Plus she was wearing 5-inch heels, and that always looks great.
Fishnets?
No, she wasn't wearing stockings.
No,
she's very tan.
All right.
She doesn't need stocking. Very tan.
Hair down or up?
Down.
All right, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Long, curly, beautiful hair.
All right. Okay. Now that I'm rubbing one out.
So she got in the car with me, and we had to get out of the city because it was a madhouse down there. Just a madhouse, and plus we had to head out of the city on Interstate 90 and 57 to get out of the city.
No one cares about the streets. Did you relive your old girlfriend, giving her an oil change?
No.
Did you think about it?
No.
Did you think about that you wanted to?
Well, listen, this girl was just a little doll, just sitting in my passenger seat, and I never met her face to face.
Right.
So obviously there's this ice breaking period, and you just kind of want to make sure she's relaxed and everything's comfortable. And,
Jesus, a little oil would melt the ice.
But, we just
It feels so good being in the barrel, does it, dickhead?
No, but because we've conversed, chatting and twittering and whatever, it was actually a very comfortable situation.
Okay.
Because it was like meeting an old friend that you've actually never met before,
Right.
And she seemed very relaxed and she seemed very at ease.
All right.
And we just started chit-chatting, about, so what brings you downtown and, just breaking the ice kind of stuff,
okay.
Just small talk.
All right.
So we headed out of town and heading toward the venue.
Okay.
And, we were just talking about, well, what do you do? What do you do? All that kind of stuff. Just small talk. Nothing too major.
Right.
But, you're sitting there kind of anticipating, all right, we're going to go see this Van Halen show, just trying to get your mind around, what is the evening going to bring,
Right.
What are we in for?
Right.
Are we in for the abortion that you and I saw? Or is this actually going to be a good show?
And what was you guys' consensus beforehand?
We thought it was going to be horrible.
Were you already planning the hotel move?
No, nothing like that.
2 songs in, getting a little tired here. There's a Holiday Inn across the street.
Right. Right. So we get to the venue.
All right.
It's an outdoor place. It's like Blossom.
Okay.
You were actually there. You and I went there. That's when we met Wheezy. We were at that Master Metals tour.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I know that.
It was that place.
Okay.
That's where we were.
So you parked, about 6,000 miles away?
No, I paid for premium parking, and we parked right up by the gate.
That's a good move to get a chick wet.
Well, that wasn't the plan, but I didn't want her walking in heels all the way through this long-ass gravelly parking lot, so we parked right up by the gate.
Yeah, because you didn't want later on for those legs to be tired when they're resting on your shoulders. But, you know how this works.
Yeah, so we parked right up front.
Right.
And got through the security and got in.
Okay.
So here's the class move of this gal.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to be the gentleman and, say, let's go get a drink. What can I get you? Oh, no, I'm buying you the drink.
Ooh.
I'm buying you the drink. And I'm just like, no. It's like, nope, I'm buying.
That's right.
I said, yeah, you got the tickets. Oh, screw that, Neeley. Fuck that. I'm buying you a drink.
And you accepted the drink, too?
I did.
How are you going to get a roofie in a drink that she buys?
Well, that's funny that you should say that.
Okay.
So we stood in line and she bought us drinks.
All right.
Very, very, very out of character for me to allow that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you won't even let me buy a drink.
I know. Very out of character, but I did. I relented because she was very insistent. So I said, okay, you
and
go right
hot.
ahead.
You fell for the hotness.
No, it was just that, I believed her when she said it.
Okay.
It wasn't, I'm doing this out of obligation. I'm doing this because I really want to.
Okay.
And I get that. So I just like, oh, hey, cool. All right. Nice.
Right.
So we got the drink and I had to hit the boys' room, right?
All right.
And so.
Wait, you took her with you?
No.
What?
No.
When are we going to get to the hot stuff here?
Do you want to hear about the show or not?
Not especially.
Okay, then I won't tell the story.
I'm having more fun with trying to figure out if you banged this chick out.
Now, why does it always come to that?
Because that's what it has to come to.
It doesn't have to come to that.
Was she your new friend?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying I haven't even got to the show yet, to the concert part. You don't want to hear about it. So it's just like, okay, this is a non-story.
Chat room, they were there. The chat room's probably with me with this. They couldn't give two shits about Van Halen.
All right, then I'm not going to tell the story.
Oh, skip to the end. So Van Halen finished, or you walked out after the fourth song because it was so bad. Then what happened?
That isn't actually the case at all.
All right, go ahead, continue. You were rubbing one out in the boys' room.
So I go to the stall.
All right,
in the boys' room.
Rock hard. No.
What? Here's the funny thing. Guess what's staring me in the face written on the wall?
What? Hail and kill?
No. Well, that'd be cool if it was, but something in that realm.
Fuck you, pal.
No.
I don't know what.
Slayer.
Oh, nice.
Somebody scrawled Slayer across the wall.
That's awesome.
So of course my immediate thought is Eric Braverman.
Right.
No matter where you go can go to a cave and there'll be Slayer on the wall.
That's right.
So there's Slayer written on the wall.
That's awesome.
Well, she was waiting out front for me.
Okay.
And she had our drinks.
All right.
And so I walked up and I said, "Did you spit in this?" And she said, "No, I roofied it."
Ooh.
It's like, all right.
This story's getting good. Did you tell her you really didn't need to? That wasn't the answer?
No, but I'm telling you what, though.
Yeah.
When it comes to a girl with a sense of humor,
yeah,
this girl is it.
Well, from the pictures I've seen, I wouldn't even know that she has a voice. It would all be Miss Crabtree or whatever the teacher's name was from the Peanuts comics. It would all be wah, 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 wah. Yeah.
She had me laughing all evening.
All right.
She's very funny. Very funny girl.
Cool.
Well, we went into the pavilion, you know, and we're just sitting there, and Kenny Wayne Shepherd was opening. And yeah, it was a lot of noodling, you know.
Okay.
It didn't do a thing for me, and she's just like, "Come on, fucking get off the stage already. I'm tired of this shit."
Was there any talk of her giving you a little handy while you were in the chairs?
No, there was no talk of giving me a handy.
There should have been. I mean, dude, she's out with the great Neeley, shouldn't she? You know, I mean, drinks are nice, but a handy is a better hello.
Sure,
I would think.
Right. So, you know, we're just sitting there, just people watching.
Right.
I am telling you, the menagerie that walked through that place was just, it makes you not ever want to go out anymore.
Was there any people there? How many people were there?
Oh, it was pretty close to packed, sold out. I would say probably maybe 18,000.
Okay, so of the 18,000 people, on one hand, how many people were there that had a full set of teeth?
Well, I'm telling you what. The menagerie of trailer park people was in full force.
So they didn't pay their rent for 2 months so that they could come to the Van Halen show?
I'm thinking so.
Wow.
I'm thinking so.
Very nice.
So we were people watching and we were identifying people that looked like famous people.
Right.
But only worse. So we were just kind of sitting there just shooting the shit and, you know, talking about, you know, people and stuff, just being dicks.
Can I give you a suggestion for the next time this happens, whether it's with Taylor or anybody else? Spreaker app.
That is true.
You got to pull that Spreaker app, dude.
Right.
That probably would have been good fucking...
You're probably right. That would have been good banter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were just sitting there and, you know, people were filing in to get into the seats and whatnot. And, you know, we were close to the end of the row.
Okay.
So everybody who sat in the middle had to cross by us. So we're constantly having to get up to let people get by and get in. But the thing is no sooner do they come in and get into their seat, then they're out leaving again.
Oh, I got to get a hot dog.
Then they got to come back. Then they leave again. I can't tell you, the same people just up and leave and come back and up and leave and come back.
Yeah.
So Kenny Wade Shepherd gets off the stage.
You applaud ferociously.
Exactly. And so we're just waiting for them to set up for Van Halen.
Okay.
So this big guy, and I mean big because he and his trailer park wife, slide in. They're so big they can't hardly sit in the seats.
Nice.
These seats are they're fairly small.
They call me tiny.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So the guy, it's kind of weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But whenever I go out to these shows for whatever reason, people, guys especially, for whatever reason, whenever they walk by or, they always seem to have to acknowledge me for some reason.
Oh, well, it's because you're in the band.
Yeah, must be, because
you're in the band. Everybody thinks you're in every band.
Yeah, I guess. They all got to give you the nod.
Yeah, well, maybe they saw that hot piece of ass that you were sitting next to, and like, yeah, dude.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, that's probably what they were acknowledging.
Yeah, you might be right about that. But so this big guy and his wife comes in and sits in next to us, right?
Right.
So this guy, I'm sitting there, and this guy, he comes up, gives me the bro handshake. The soul man handshake, And he's like, "The cradle will rock, dude."
Oh, God. That's when you should have said, "Get up, excuse me, gotta leave." Walked right past him. I'm out of here, dickhead.
So I looked over at Taylor, and she looks at me, and I go, "There's one for the show tomorrow." The cradle will rock, dude.
The cradle will rock.
Yep. So he was stoked, right?
I guess.
So just
how many times had he visited the ice cream?
Well, see, here's the thing, and I'm going to actually get to that.
All right.
So the lights go down, and Van Halen comes out and starts playing "Light Up the Sky."
Okay.
All right. This guy. Now Taylor had left. She left just before the band came on.
Okay.
And she texts me and she goes, "Hey, can I bring you another drink, McNeely?"
Nice.
So she came back.
Yeah.
And I'm holding this drink.
Yeah.
And this guy next to me, who could barely fit in the seat space.
Yeah.
He is like flapping his arms around and pumping the air and beating on the back of his wife like drums. I mean, he was totally into Van Halen,
Wow.
He was there to see the show.
Excellent.
Right. So I'm trying to hold my drink.
Right.
And Taylor's such a small girl, and these people were walking back and forth in front of us, trying to slide by.
Right.
I know somebody's just going to step on her and crush her.
Right, sure.
So I'm doing everything I can to kind of shield her from getting trampled.
Okay.
Because she's, and so every time somebody came by, I'm just trying to hold her so somebody doesn't knock her over.
That's why.
So this guy, I'm holding the drink, and he's flailing.
So I'm clear. So basically, every time somebody came by, you had to protect her.
I did.
You gave her a protective hug.
I did.
I see how you're working this.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
But this guy is flailing his arms around, and I got my drink in my left hand, and I'm thinking, okay, this guy is just gonna whack my arm, and this is just gonna fly right over all over the place. So I'm kind of trying to tuck this drink in and hold it at the same time while this guy's flailing around, and his I don't know that his wife was so much into the show at all.
Right.
There was a lot of women there that came with their guy.
Right, sure.
But you could tell that they were not there for the show. Right. Because it was kind of funny because when we were partway through the show, the woman who was with her husband, I'm assuming, in front of us, she's Facebooking the whole time.
Nice. So she didn't give a shit at all.
No, not at all. And of course, it was so Taylor point Facebook. She's like, "Stupid cunt. You're here at a show. Put the fucking Facebook away."
Right.
Just like, holy cow.
So to summarize this guy flailing around, though, basically he was really putting a cramp in your erection.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But here's the weird thing. He was so into the show.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but his chick, his woman, whatever,
Yeah.
I saw her like motion like she needed to go leave or get out of the row or whatever.
Right.
And they went out of the row. It was only maybe into the fourth or fifth song.
Right.
They never came back.
It's because he had a heart attack and died. Fucking fell out. He had a stroke.
But so anyway, as far as the show is concerned,
yes,
I was absolutely surprised that David Lee Roth actually put on a good show last night.
Really?
He sang with the band. He sang on cue. He wasn't out ahead. He wasn't doing his old vaudevillian shtick.
Was there a sword?
Nope. He wasn't spinning the microphone stand. He wasn't up there doing all kinds of, antics. He actually sang the songs.
So somebody sat him down.
Oh yeah. He did that show the way that you and I would have liked him to do the show in our discussions.
Wow.
And he came out and did a little acoustic thing with the whole Ice Cream Man.
Sure.
He came out by himself, kind of sit down in the chair, playing the acoustic guitar, and he was telling a story, which actually wasn't making sense at first.
Right.
But then what he was doing was he'd come out and he started singing Ice Cream Man, and then he stopped playing and was just kind of strumming the guitar, and he said, "Anybody here ever had a $61,000 hot dog?" It's like, okay, what has this got to do with ice cream, right? So he'd strum "I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by," and he'd get to the chorus, and then he'd start playing. So he started telling this whole story about way back in 1984 during the 84 tour that he needed to go to Medford, Oregon for a show.
Okay.
And he said, you got to remember what I looked like back in 1984.
Right.
He's like, I'm fucking David Lee Roth. The world revolves around me. He says, I had the attitude, had the rock star look. I did this, people, no matter what, I could do no wrong, and people needed to bow to me. And, I'm David fucking Lee Roth. So he was telling this story how he was going to LAX to catch a flight for a show that night. And he said, I'm thinking that, the world revolves around me. So I decided we're running late for the airport as it is. And all of a sudden I get this craving. I need to have a hot dog.
Okay.
And he said, there's these hot dogs, these original hot dogs. I guess it's a chain now, but it's called Pink's.
I'm not familiar.
It's out in the West. It started in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed this hot dog. I had to have this hot dog, and I'm telling the limo driver, go get this hot dog for me, on my way to the airport. And he's like, well, we're going to be late. Like, I'm fucking David Lee Roth. They'll hold the plane for me. One of those deals.
Right.
So he said he got the hot dog and headed to the airport. And he said, I got to the airport just in time to miss the plane. So he had to get to the show. Long story short, after he, told the story, he had to get a charter flight.
Nice.
To get to the show on time. And he said that when they got the bill, it was $61,000.
Holy shit.
So he said because he was late and because they had to make arrangements to get him there and get this charter plane and stuff, he couldn't even enjoy the hot dog.
Wow.
He said, so I had a $61,000 hot dog, but I couldn't even tell you what it tasted like. But he actually a little bit of humor. He dropped the really shticky stuff.
Good.
And he actually performed and sang well, and he didn't do the whole weird affect on his voice, and he didn't squalor, and right. Try to sing out of his range or anything. He actually sang the songs just straight, like they were supposed to be.
About time.
And it actually was a good show.
I'd like to thank him for fucking me over on my show. The show that we went to see. Drove fucking 500 miles to see. Thanks a lot, Dave.
I got this text.
Yeah.
Did Mark Bowles miss his plane over a hot dog?
But unfortunately for Mark, Mark's hot dog only cost about $47 to rent the car to drive to the venue.
Look at J. Lee Anthony in the chat room. Bullshit, Neeley. You were pussy drunk.
Well, you were talking about pinks.
So, good show. It actually was a good show. I was literally surprised.
Well, that's 1 to 10.
I probably give it a 6.
All right.
I'd give it a 6.
That's a failing grade in most schools, but okay.
It wasn't the greatest show, but I tell you what, Eddie came out and did this guitar solo.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
It was amazing.
I mean, it's hard to say he's not a legend.
Yeah, I know.
He is the man, and he's playing better now than he did in the day.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the geeks, and this is what reminded me when you were talking about the pinball geeks.
Yeah, sure.
You know, when they have the cameras up on the side stage screens.
Okay.
So when Eddie was up there doing his guitar solo and playing fast and fingering fast and doing his hammer-ons and all this, you know, the camera was honed in as tight as they could on his fingers to show him what he was doing.
Right.
These guys around us just were losing their shit. I mean, they were, you know,
air guitaring themselves.
Well, no. They were just like, you know, hitting each other on the back. Like, dude, can you believe this? Look. Oh my God. Look, you know, they were just like losing it, you know, because Eddie was up there playing. And granted, he put on a great show, but these guys were just losing it watching Eddie play, you know, look, holy shit, look, you know.
Well, anyone that has ever seen Van Halen has seen him do that.
But they were definitely into the show.
Well, that's good.
And it was a good show. And show's over. We leave, get out of there. Trying to keep her from getting run over because, of course, you know, you got guys are all half in the bag now.
Right. All
so
right.
they're stumbling. They're stumbling around through the entryway there.
Right.
And these people don't know where they're going and they're stumbling around. And, you know, I just had this vision in my mind that somebody was just going to crush her.
Right. So you white knighted.
Yeah, I did. I kind of kept my arm around her and, you know, because I'm telling you what, people will just knock you over.
I like the move, dude. I mean, I like what you're going for there.
It was like a cattle call, you know? Mm-hmm. It's a cattle call.
And you were fucking right there to give her the prod.
So we headed out, and you know, I was heading back toward the Indiana area.
Is there a big wet spot in the front of her dress at this point?
No, I don't think so.
You didn't notice, or you don't know?
I'm gonna say no.
No. Okay.
So it's late. It's already getting up on midnight, and I was starving.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm going, man, I don't know about you, but I'm starving. I'm looking for something to stop at along the way.
Yeah, I'll bet she had an idea.
So we went to
fish with extra oil.
No.
All right.
So there was a brand new Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
And so I was able to. This it's just the weirdest thing. I've never seen a restaurant located off this street the way this thing was, but it was like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Is it a neighborhood?
It is. It's almost like a neighborhood. all these little streets you had to go through to get back to this place. It was ridiculous. It was a real obstacle course to get back there, but it was a brand new place.
Okay.
It was just open. And they were open till 1.
All right.
So we went in there.
Yeah.
And there wasn't many people in there. So we got a table and we're sitting there and our waitress came up.
Yeah.
And she was a woman of color.
All right. So you knew you weren't fucking her. I want to get those AIDS.
But the funny thing about it, you know what her name was?
Shaniqua?
Yep.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
She said, "Hi, I'm Shaniqua. I'll be serving you tonight."
Well, I didn't notice what her name was because I had to go to the boys' room and wash my hands.
All right.
And I came back.
Yeah.
And the waitress was standing there taking the order.
Okay.
And I didn't notice right away, but she was wearing a name tag. And Taylor says to me, "You know what her name is, don't you?" I go, "No." And she said, "It's like Shaniqua." And I said, "A CMS favorite name."
Shaniqua.
Nice enough gal, though. She was she was pretty much on it.
Okay.
Got our orders and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But so she and I, Taylor and I, had a chance to kind of shoot the shit a little bit.
All right.
I did not know.
Yeah.
I knew she was a fan of the show.
Okay. Now, before you go any further, whose foot was on whose crotch?
We were sitting at a high table.
Oh, I was just asking. All right, go ahead.
She was telling me, we were kind of discussing the show a little bit, and she was asking a little bit about the history of it and things like that.
This show?
This show, the CMS.
Okay.
And, she's been listening to this show for like 8 years.
Wow, she's a long time
fan.
All right.
And she has a tendency to use some very, I'm going to say, colorful language.
Okay.
And so I had to ask her, I go, what's with the mouth,
Yeah.
And she goes, I started kind of talking that way, in grade school, but mostly from listening to you guys.
Grade school?
Yes.
How old is this chick?
She's in her early 20s. Let's just put it that way.
Early 20s?
Mm-hmm. She's old enough to drink.
Well, early 20s if she was in grade school listening to us, me and you. Good Lord, dude.
So,
you're as bad as these teachers.
I am.
You're fucking a 15-year-old. What are you doing?
Oh, stop it.
Is that your waitress?
No, that was not her. No, but she recanted so many segments from the show over the years.
Okay.
It was just, she reminded me of stuff I totally forgot. And you know how my memory is.
You remember all this shit.
I remember all the stuff. And she brought up stuff, and I'm just sitting there thinking, well, when did we do that? Or what was that situation,
Oh.
And she says, like, yeah, I got this hard drive, and it's, it's like 120 gigs, and I got all the shows on it, and, I just never deleted any of them. And, it's like, wow, that is amazing.
That's something.
It's like, wow, that is somebody who's an Uber fan,
All right, now answer the important question.
Yes.
Chrysophile or Neeley-phobe?
I think a little of both.
Really?
Yeah. I think that from the language aspect when she cuts loose,
yeah,
definitely Chrysophile.
Okay.
From the, I don't know what you want to call it, from the social, what do you want to call the social relationship thing? Society type stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like maybe in my corner.
Yeah. Who she's gonna fuck? Neeley-phobe.
Now, why do you say stuff like that?
Well, she ain't offering anything to me. She didn't offer me a Van Halen ticket.
True, but you're not exactly in the region either.
I've been known to travel for puss.
Sure you have.
Let's
right.
be honest.
Right. So, we just talked about the show. She was asking me about, some of the past characters, Evil Batman and, Tony from Kansas City and, different, how did I meet Dawn and,
right.
A little bit about when you left the show.
Right.
And, just stuff like that. It was just a nice, pleasant conversation. It's just like, wow, this is somebody who actually has a actual interest in the show.
Jim Redmond, did you guys do doc and karaoke?
No, we didn't do any doc and karaoke. But anyway, it was a real breath of fresh air to actually speak to somebody who knows what you're talking about or has an actual interest, because you know how it goes when you talk about the show to somebody who knows nothing about it.
Yeah, you can't explain it.
They just sit there and stare at you like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And and really you can't explain it because there's always that limit of where you can. Most people they don't want to actually really hear what it's about.
Right.
They just want to hear, it's about music, right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they don't get it.
Yep.
But she's a hardcore, man.
That's good.
She is a hardcore.
About time we had one good-looking girl.
Yeah, exactly. So
Angel.
Well, that too, but we haven't seen her around forever.
Oh, somebody started banging her.
Maybe. Who knows?
Oh, look at that photo. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but that's funny.
That is funny.
What the hell is that, Nathan? Jesus.
So anyway, she's kind of taken a cue from listening to us over the years. Maybe attitudes a little bit, maybe a little bit of being cognizant of things going on around you, your surroundings, all this kind of stuff. So it was like being with a kindred spirit.
Right.
It really was. It surprised me. And I told her, I said, you know what, if you were, minus your hotness.
Yeah.
But if I thought you were adult, or just somebody who is,
you left her at the Van Halen.
I told her I would have never even gone. I would have never gone. Yeah. And that's the truth.
Look at Moogle wants to know if you brought him up.
Yes, he was actually part of the conversation.
And in a very negative light.
Well, it wasn't so negative. We were using him as an example.
Of what? Patheticism?
No, we were discussing that. Remember, I had brought up that discussion with you about the guys who ride in the passenger seat.
Yeah, sure.
We were having that discussion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. We like Moogle, though.
Yeah, that would be negative connotation there for Moogle.
No, or just an observation. Who knows?
Yeah, there you go.
But, we did. Actually, Moogle, you were part of our conversation last night.
Moogle, you helped Neeley get laid. Way to go, Moog.
So as a little aside from the story.
Yes.
As you know, the Air Supply show is coming up on Tuesday for me.
Yes. I know you're excited.
Well, here's the thing. I've been corresponding with Johnny.
Okay.
And the show is on Tuesday.
All right.
And I asked Taylor to go with me, and she's going to go with me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So she's like, well, I'm not a fan. I said, well, neither am I, but I'm going to go because Johnny asked me, and I kind of wanted to meet the dude. He seems like a very cool guy.
Yeah.
And she was telling me how somebody that she knows is a huge Air Supply fan, so she's just going to go to tell them that she went and met the Air Supply guys just to piss them off.
Yeah, and conveniently, no man has ever banged a woman after an Air Supply show. That does not happen. Nice move. I like that move. Yeah, baby, why don't you we're not going to do anything now, but why don't you come with me to the Meet Air Supply?
Sure.
And you'll be every woman in the world to me.
Right. Yeah, so I text Johnny.
Yeah.
Let him know, I'm hook me up with a couple, Yeah. It's like, yeah, no problem, dude. You could sit with my girlfriend and, my girlfriend will make sure you guys get back.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's going to rock.
Yeah, so we'll see.
So you have a second date?
Yeah, we're going to go see Air Supply.
Will I be getting a wedding invitation this week?
Well, that's the thing that kind of made me laugh too. She was just, she was kind of, listening to or talking about our discussion. She thinks that our Snatch Chat segment is really funny.
Well, boy, wait till she fucking lives it.
And so she was telling me that listening to us and our stories and things to do that she wants to get out there and live a little bit. She wants to travel. She wants to experience life, and she doesn't want to settle down and get married, and pump out kids and this and that. And she wants to go do stuff, which is cool. I said, hey, I hope you do.
She's willing to be a Neeley pump and dump.
Stop it.
No?
Stop it.
That's what it sounds like.
No.
No, it doesn't sound like that.
Have a little respect.
I do. I respect you for fucking nailing that.
Now why again? Why does it always got to go there?
Because it has to.
It has to.
Has to.
All right.
And she's not a hag. Of course you have to think
of course not. Have a little respect, will you?
Oh, stop. Stop. Anytime I was late 10 minutes for the show, I did fucking
but that was
an hour and a half of I must have been getting my dick sucked.
That's because that's your ulterior motive.
Oh yeah, and plus it was true.
So there you are. That was your main goal.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just looking for a friend.
No, I was looking to go out and enjoy an evening out and hang out with somebody that seems to have their shit together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just a buddy.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this, that girl's very smart, very funny, very attractive. She's all that and a bag of chips, as Oprah would say.
Mm-hmm. Sour cream and onion.
She's got it going on. I will admit that.
I'll bet you. Look at you. You're in love. That's why you don't want me to talk sexual shit. You're in love with this girl.
Well, getting back to what you said about the whole marriage thing.
Yeah.
So she was telling me, she goes, yeah, I don't want to get married. I want to go travel and I want to live life a little bit and so on and so forth. And I went, God damn it. I said, you just ruined my surprise. I was gonna pop the question after the show.
Damn it.
I said, you ruined half of my evening.
Jesus.
Because I had this whole thing planned.
And then you said, can we at least consummate this?
No, but seriously, in all seriousness, no, I took her home, dropped her off. Mm-hmm. I'll see her on Tuesday.
Smack that ass a little bit. Just a little love tap on the ass out the door.
I just made sure she got home safe, and I thanked
her into bed.
No.
Told her mom good night on the way out.
No.
Her mom thanked you for having her home before.
She's an independent girl. She lives on her own.
Did she have to stay up and do her math homework? Study for the spelling bee?
No, so I'm looking forward to going to the show on Tuesday.
Paint Chippa said she's a fuck buddy. What the? That's not very nice, Paint Chippa. Yeah, Phil Anselmo went home and jerked off.
Hey, Johnny Lightfoot wants to call.
Oh, bring him on.
Yeah. Hey, let me hit him with the number. He's texting me. Hey, you want me to come on?
I thought about texting him tonight, but he had a show.
I'm hitting him with the phone number.
All right.
9-7-5-8-9-1. There we go.
Who would have ever thought both of us would be excited about having a friend who's the bass player in Air Supply?
Right.
That guy's great, man.
Yeah, I sent him the phone number. He's gonna call.
You should just call him.
No, he's calling. He says he want me to call.
Sell.
That's true, but I don't know where he is. Maybe he needs to get somewhere.
Mm.
So I sent him the phone number.
All right.
Yeah.
I bet he's looking forward to seeing Taylor.
God damn, that girl is hysterical.
What'd she say?
She said she's going to change her Twitter username to Neely's Pump and Dump.
Please do. And screenshot that, Taylor, please.
Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Like that.
That's the kind of stuff she was doing all evening.
I like it.
Just cracking me up.
That's good.
Twitter. Neely's Pump and Dump.
Neely's Pump and Dump.
Wow.
Glad I could help you with that name, Taylor.
Gee whiz.
At least I contributed something to this love affair.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. So anyway, unfortunately, there's no juicy details. I know Tom the Scott and you and all the other guys. Man, where did you bang that chick?
Dude.
Would you bang that chick?
Or at least Shaniqua.
No, I wasn't into Shaniqua.
Not when you had That's like fucking eating a raw hamburger when you got a fucking sirloin sitting next to you. Why would you do that?
No, but in all honesty, though,
yeah,
Taylor, just she's a class act.
You're smitten.
I'm gonna tell you what. I just enjoyed her conversation and how funny she is, and
right.
So
next week, will you share your stories of how you enjoyed her vag?
It's always got to go there, dude.
Air supply?
Always got, dude. I don't even know. Are they the end all be all with the quote unquote getting laid music?
Yes.
Are they?
Air Supply. If you can listen to Air Supply with a chick and not bang her, it's because you're fucking now legal to be married. That's it.
Okay.
I'll just take your. Chicks fucking love that shit.
Well, I'll take your word for it because that just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, but it's not a guy band; it's a girl band.
I understand. I get it. But I like to be into what I'm listening to as well.
Man, listen to her moan.
So anyway. That's it. I'm sorry to tell you there wasn't any just juicy details.
What a depressing ending to an otherwise fantastic story.
Right.
Good Lord.
Oh, see, he just got off stage.
Oh, already?
He said 30 minutes.
Oh, all right, cool.
So anyway. So that's it, dude. I'm sorry to tell you.
Wow. Well, that's still good stuff.
Yeah.
Look at you. Fucking our super fans. I mean, just spending time with them for good company.
Right.
I'm sure it was the same evening you had with Nathan from Kentucky.
No. I didn't hold Nathan's hand.
No. Ooh, look at you. Physical contact.
Yeah.
And by hand, you mean held her like a bowling ball upside down?
Afraid not.
No. Third finger where you could put it?
No.
2 in the pink, 1. Never mind.
No, wasn't like that. Sorry, Tom the Scott. Sorry, Chris Aiken.
Jeez.
I let the boys club down.
I was going to say, on behalf of Tom the Scott, I'd like to say we're very disappointed.
Yeah, disappointed. Yeah. No, she's a different girl. That's for sure.
Oh, I'd like to know.
Yeah. But a very...
Did have any chloroform even?
No.
Mm-mm. Dude.
No. It's all...
Would you have needed chloroform?
Would I have needed chloroform?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you had to guess.
I mean, do I need to would I need to pull a Bill Cosby and roofie the drink and,
But would it have been worth it to do that?
No, going to jail isn't worth it. Nope.
Look at Nathan from Kentucky. Listen to his voice. He is no doubt in love. Moogle, the shocker did not shock her. Moogle with a good one.
Right.
Love it.
Yeah. No, she's a classy girl, man. There's no reason to get down and dirty like that.
None. On the CMS. Why would we do that?
Nah.
Never. So is this your basic code for you're never going to tell us when you are fucking her?
Why do you make that assumption?
Because I'm making that assumption.
Yeah, there's no reason to make an assumption like that.
I'm going to assume that you're which assumption? That you're fucking her or that you won't tell?
Probably both.
Oh, come on. That is against the rules of the CMS. I hate to say it, but you're going to be fired before the 20-year mark, my friend.
Right.
The rules are we have to share what happens.
Right.
You know that rule.
Sure.
Come on.
Well, you're lucky I even told you at all.
And look at Jackal. Hey, Chris, I'm sure you can find some cunt to hold hands with at the Van Halen concert here.
Yep.
Oh shit, Taylor is going to kill the show. She's Neely's Yoko. Oh
no,
God.
No. No.
Neely's out of the club.
Look at that. I'm already getting booted to the curb.
You're out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to start looking for co-hosts this week.
Yeah. You're so done, dude.
Fired, man. I know it's your show, but you're fired.
You're so done.
Get out. Go hang out with the fucking Air Supply fags that you're about to hang with.
Oh, now I'm going to go see Air Supply fags. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's what you're resorting to.
So I'm the guy who started off that I'm not a fan and, never was. And it's like, dude, I love that band. And then Johnny comes on and goes, I'm going to make you come out to the show. I'm going to make you a fan. And, now that I'm going, now you're going to go see those Air Supply fags.
Who's going to the show? Go in a minute. I wish they were playing it. They're not playing a Cleveland gig the whole rest of the year. Otherwise, I would for sure be going. I would absolutely go. Shit, I'm tempted to fucking call Johnny and get another ticket. Go with the both of you on. Nah, I don't want to be a cock block.
So, anyway, that's the story. That's all there is to tell. Sorry to disappoint.
Didn't take long for a Yoko fucking meme to pop up.
Yoko no.
Yoko no.
Yeah. Now Taylor gets a show, man. She loves the show. She knows the show better than we do.
So how long am I until I'm replaced?
You're never going to be replaced, dude. Without the two of us, and that was another thing that she and I were discussing.
Yeah.
About the chemistry, and it's without the two of us, it isn't the same.
She didn't say, "Yeah, you don't need that guy."
Nope.
She should have. That would have been my move.
Nope.
She must not have wanted the cock. Because if she wanted the cock, she'd have been telling you that I'm fucking dragging you down.
Right.
This show could be great if you just lose fucking Chris.
Yeah.
And replace him with me.
Right. Nope. So it was a great evening. I Van Halen, for my good friend Sammy in the chat room.
Yeah.
They were actually good.
Oh, look at that.
I was surprised.
You must have been really smitten to think Van Halen was good.
They were good. They really were. They were good. I was really surprised.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that was my night out.
That sounds great.
It was a great time.
Sounds like a good time, man. That sounds fantastic.
It was good weather, good company, good show.
Hot chick, good tunes. When has that ever been bad?
It never has, and it's been a long, long time to have that combination all in one.
I can't wait to hear when you fucking solve another long, long problem in your life.
All right. Well, I need to get a drink.
All right.
So I just want to say thanks for a great evening, Taylor. Yeah. No, that was cool. It was very cool.
All right. Enough with the Taylor.
Yeah.
You didn't fuck her. That's all we needed to do. You could have done that in 5 seconds.
Right.
So what else can we talk about?
Well, I want to play a couple tunes. I'm going to go get a drink, and we'll come back and we'll do more stuff.
Nathan, the classic metal show featuring Taylor.
Hey, I let you talk about your pinball geeks for an hour.
No, you didn't.
I did.
10 minutes.
You took the whole first hour of the show.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Believe me, when this is cut up tomorrow, it'll be a 15-minute pinball break and an hour and a half of
and the fat cow next door that made you move your car.
Yeah. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever, who cares? That's good shit.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. I'm going to play a couple songs. You got something you like to hear?
Yeah, how about The Shocker? No, is that a bad choice?
Hey, choose away, my friend.
How about anything from Big Cock Motherload?
Okay.
I'm trying to think what's a good one on that one. Because I think I would rather have that than Steel Panther. Amazon. No, Cloud Player. Let me go to the old cloud player. I'll tell you a song to play.
All right.
Now, you don't hear that buzzing at all?
Just a little bit now and again.
I'm going to have to switch to my other laptop. This thing's had it. It's just a buzzer, man. Big cock. Warning from Motherload. How about, this is a good one, and it has nothing to do with anything that we've talked about.
Okay.
How about track number 2, Stamina?
Stamina, huh?
Stamina.
All right.
That sounds good.
All right. Well, we'll play a couple of songs. Everybody go cool down, get a drink, all that stuff, and we'll come back, and we got more stuff coming your way. So here's some Big Cock. Always got to go there, dude. Always.
It's a dedication.
Yeah, okay.
The song dedication.
All right.
I can't offer some Big Cock for Taylor from Wendell? Is that bad?
No, if it's coming from you, pal.
Well, I would think it's probably coming from you.
Right.
It's an offer of Big Cock from Wendell to Taylor.
Right.
And he's going to prove it with some stamina.
Sure.
That sounds about right.
All right. Well, here it is. This is Big Cock with Stamina exclusively here
on your Taylor Metal Show.